conditional statement. What we have discussed in the last class? Because we have completed, right?
Yes, ma'am. We have to start that statement with conditions.
Operators we all have completed, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sharing my screen. Is the screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So today we are going to start with
Ma'am,
conditional. Yes.
ma'am, can you explain that question? Last day you had explained the last one, that XOR or get one. Ma'am, you have solved the last question, binary one. That
101.
yes, ma'am, that one only last part.
Okay, just a minute. Anyone having the question with you? Let me check. Okay, let me check with the question. Just a minute. No, it is not this one. Okay, let it be. So anyone having the question with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I think this question, check it. int x equals to 10. This question?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Print ln
Yes, ma'am.
x plus plus xor plus plus y or operation x equals to y and 101. Okay, so we are moving from left to right. What is the value of x here?
10.
10. Okay, so 10, it will be XORed with which value? 6. So the binary of 10 is 1010. And what is the binary of 6?
110.
110. In XOR operation, x and y, if we are going to write x XOR y, for 00 it is 0, for 01 10 it is 1, and for 11 it will be
0.
0. Okay, similarly, now here x equals to y. So what is the value of y you have updated here?
6.
6. Now what will be the value of x now?
6.
6. So what will be the binary of 101? You need to repetitively divide it by
2.
2. 2 ones are 2, 14, 2 sevens are 14, then 2, 2 eights are 16. Check it whether I am doing it correctly or not. 0, 2, 2s are 4, 0, 2, here it is 1 and 0.
मैम वहाँ
So,
पर 17 के बजाय 12 होगा ना?
12 होगा.
just a minute.
जहाँ आपने 17 लिखा है वहाँ पर 12 होगा ना?
Sorry, it's 12. 2, 3, 2 3s are 6. Okay, and I'm sorry, I'm
Six.
just yes, here the value is 6, and here the remainder will be 0. 2 3s are 6, remainder is 0. 2 1s are 2, remainder is 1. So the answer will be 1110101. Is it correct? Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the binary of 101 is this one. Okay. What is the binary of 6?
110.
210.
110. And here the rest part will be 0. So here we are going to perform which operation?
And operation.
AND operation. 1 0 होगा तो X, this one is Y, X and Y. So 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1, it will be 1. So 0 1 क्या होगा? 0 1 1
1
0 0
0
0 0
0
1 0
0
1 0 0. So what is the value you are getting from this part?
100.
1 0 0. Now when we are going to do XOR operation, 0 0 क्या होगा?
0.
0.
1 1
0.
0 1
1.
1 0.
1.
So here we are getting 1 1 0 0. Then what operation you are going to do?
Or
1 1 0 0. Here it is 1 0 0. ये 0 है. So what will be the value? 1 1 1 1 is
1 1 0
1 0
0.
is 1. So here we are getting 1 1 0 0. इसका decimal क्या होगा?
12.
To the power 3 plus 2 to the power, sorry, it is 2. So 8 plus 2, 8 plus 4 is equals to
12.
12. Are you getting?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now I move to conditional statement.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So come back to our conditional statement. So now here we are going to discuss conditional statement. Okay. So in conditional statement, what we are going to discuss. So this is my first one. Just a minute. I have this is lecture 11. Okay, just a minute. I have opened the wrong file. Okay. So here we are going with the conditional statement. Lecture 10. So what we are going to discuss in conditional statement, we are going to discuss the motivational part, and we are going with a little bit different. We are going with the logic development ability. So I will tell you from now onwards, you try to focus on your logic development activity. Okay, try to write your own logic. So from now onwards, we are going to do some logical part of the programming. Till now, we have only discussed the fundamental things. Okay, so as we are going to fundamental things, now we are moving to the logical development part. So we are starting with conditional statement, single attribute, single value. So what is it? So all of you in day-to-day life, we are making some kind of decision, yes or no? Are you not making some kind of decision? So
Yes, ma'am.
depending on the time, you are saying that it is now we are going to address someone as good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Okay, so what is the condition you are saying that it is good morning?
Depends on time.
Before
It
12
depends.
o'clock noon.
It depends on the time. So what is the time? It is how you are saying that it is good morning?
Before 12.
Before 12
Before
o'clock noon.
before 12 o'clock you are saying good morning, and in good evening you are telling after the sun sets you are saying that good evening, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
After 4 or 5 you are saying it is good evening. So depending on the condition we are always making some kind of decision. So we are now here in order to say good morning or good evening, it depends on the time. So now here my time factors on which we are going to make decision. So in order to solve any decision making problem, we are interested to perform certain actions. Okay, decision के ऊपर we have some kind of actions we need to perform. So and the condition is जो action perform करेंगे वो किसके ऊपर depend करता है, whether it is true, whether my decision is true or the decision is false. So first we need to do what? We need to identify the attributes and the value associated with the given condition. So हम किसके ऊपर decision लेंगे? That is the first thing we should taken care about. It is the attribute. Okay, and what is the value associated with the attribute? Depending on the value, we are making the decision now it is the right time or no, it is not the right time. Okay, and then determines the action after evaluation of the condition, means true and false. So here we are going to do in a slightly different way. So we are going to discuss on the attributes. What are the different attributes are there? What are the different values are there associated with the attribute? Based on those value, we are going to make our decision. Single attribute, single value, single attribute, multiple value, multiple attribute, single value, multiple attribute, multiple values. So these are the 4 things we are going to learn. Okay, so I will start with the first one. Now, most of you or all of you have you don't have your programming in your plus 2? Yes or no? Kamrup, do you want to say anything? Kamrup? Okay. So now here a condition is there. A university conducts an examination of 100 marks in a subject named as ICP. If the marks secured by the student in ICP is greater than or equal to 40, then print pass or fail. So now, what is the condition here? Anyone can tell me?
Greater than or equal to 40. Is greater than or equal to 40.
equal to 40.
What greater than or equal to 40?
Marks.
Marks.
Marks
Secured by student.
greater than or equal to
40.
40. So if the marks is greater than or equal to 40, then what you are going to write?
He or she pass
Yes,
in
you
ICT.
pass in ICT.
Pass.
He or she pass in ICP.
He or she is pass in the ICP. Now here you are making decision based on what?
Marks.
Marks.
So we can say that this mark is our attribute. Okay, attribute means your property. Based on some property you are going to make some kind of decision. So ये 40 क्या हो जाएगा तुम्हारा? What is the 40?
Value.
40 is the value of the attribute. If the value of the attribute is greater than or equal to 40, then we are making the decision
Pass.
pass. So this decision, the type of the decision you are making is what? Type of the decision you are making some kind of action, and this comparison is known as your
Conditional statement.
this comparison is known as your condition. Okay, so here we need to find out. So this is one of the most simpler way in order to do the programming. So first of all, we are not directly going to write any kind of statement. First, we are going to find out the logic based on the statements. Then we will do our workflow. Then we are going to write our program. So here you can check here the attribute. यहाँ पर attribute क्या दिया गया है? The attribute here is marks. The value here is 40. The condition here we are making marks greater than 40, greater than or equal to 40. If marks is greater than equal to 40, then what is the action is performed? He or she is passed in
ICP.
ICP. So in order to represent all these things, we need some control flow diagram. Do you know flow chart?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
All of you
ma'am.
know flow chart?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Button already.
Okay, so the flow, I am repeating it, the flow chart are also, we are calling it as control flow diagram. So remember these things because you will also have this type of questions in your exam. This rectangular box, basically we are going to use to take input or we are going to display output. In flow chart, instead of rectangular box, we are using parallelogram. But whenever I am going to do the flow charts or control flow diagram, I am using this rectangular box or parallelogram. Okay, and this rectangular blocks are also used to take or used to represent steps. Diamond, it will make
Decision.
conditions or decisional statements. Okay, and this one will represent start or stop. Okay, this box, remember it, and this arrow mark, it represents the data flow. Only remember these things, either input or output, it can be represented this rectangular box or with the help of parallelogram. This rectangular box, it represents the intermediate step. This diamond, it represents the condition and it represents the start or stop. Okay, I am erasing this part. So, our question is in the university exam, paper is conducted on ICP. If the marks is greater than or equal to 40, then क्या बोला जाता है? He or she
Pass in ICP.
pass in ICP. So the attribute here is marks. Value is 40. The condition is marks greater than equal to 40. Action performed is he or she pass in ICP. So with the help of control flow diagram, I am representing start. तुम्हें इनपुट क्या करना पड़ेगा? What you need to input? Marks. So here I am going to write input marks. So after you inputted the marks, what is the condition or decision you are making?
Mark greater than equal to
Marks greater than equals to
40.
40. So if it is true, what is the action you are performing? Print he or she pass. Okay. If it is false, then stop. Okay. Look here. In the question, does any false statement for if the condition is false, then any statement is written in the problem statement?
No, ma'am.
No. If it is not written, then we are going to represent in this way. Because always the decision, we will get the decision in terms of our condition. We will get in terms of true or false. So if it is true, we are going to do this thing. If it is false, in the question you will get the answer. If it is not there, then simply stop. Are you clear? All of you clear with this point?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not going with the Java statement right now. All of you clear with this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will give you one question. Note down this question. Okay, so here the question is, I can purchase, here I think, I can purchase a mobile if that mobile price is less than 1000. Okay, the statement here is this one. So find out the attribute, you need to do this one. Find out the attribute, value associated with the attribute, and draw the control flow diagram. Can you do it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do this one. I can purchase a mobile if that mobile price is less than 10,000.
Ma'am, show the question.
Have you completed?
Question, ma'am. Last time.
I can purchase a mobile if that mobile price is less than 10,000. So here, what is the attribute?
Price.
Price.
Here the price is
Attribute.
attribute. What is the value associated with the attribute?
10,000. 10,000.
Less
10,000.
than
Less than
less than
10,000.
10,000. So this is my attribute and this is the value of the attribute. So what is the condition? Price
Price
less
less
than
than
equals
10,000.
to 10,000. All of you clear? Now, yes? Yes, someone is saying something.
Ma'am, how equal to will be used? It is given that it is less than. Only condition is in less
Okay, so okay. Okay, it is less than. So here I am going to write. Thank you. You are minutely finding out my mistakes. Thank you all. Okay. So here the price value is less than 10,000. Then what is the action to be performed? Action क्या है?
I can purchase a mobile.
I can purchase a mobile if it is less than 10,000.
Only just write purchase. So action is going to be performed purchase. So how the flowchart is going to be done? Value less than 10,000. Condition price less than 10,000. Action is purchase.
Purchase.
Okay. So here we are going to start. Input क्या करेंगे? What we are going to do?
Input price.
Price. After inputted the price, we are going to check the condition.
Price less
Price
than
is less
10,000.
than
10,000.
10,000. If it is true,
I can purchase.
purchase. And if it is false,
Stop.
okay. So here, how many actions you are performing?
One.
You are performing a single action? Yes or no? So, can I write the pseudocode for this part? Here, the pseudocode is nothing but the algorithm. We have discussed algorithm in the very beginning of the class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So the step 1 here is input price. Step 2 is
Check if price is less than 10,000.
if price is less than 10,000, then step 3 is purchase. Okay, and print. यहाँ पर print लिखोगे. Print purchase. Then otherwise no statement is there.
Terminate and stop the mission.
Yes.
We can write terminate.
We can write terminate or directly we can go with stop statement. All of you clear with this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any doubt at this point? Do you have any doubt here?
No, ma'am.
Anjali?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, after printing purchase, we can also hit stop.
हाँ
There also
after
one stop is required.
after printing purchase we can write also stop. Okay, print here I have erased that. Step 4
No,
is
ma'am,
stop.
in the algorithm, in the flow chart.
Here also you can do it.
Okay.
Here stop. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
in this way you are going to do. All of you clear with this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt? Do you have any doubt?
Ma'am, is it optional? Ma'am, is it optional to write stop after purchase?
After purchase, it is the programming practice that after purchase we have purchased it, we are going to show it to stop. Okay, the flow ना ये क्या है, flow दिखा रहा है, it is showing the flow. You can do it, otherwise it will be assumed that it is stop. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
it's better if you are going to show it as stop. Over. Any doubt you can ask me. I'm going very slow because this is the most important thing we are going to discuss. All of you clear with this one? Anjali,
Yes, ma'am.
are you clear? Bhumika?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Deep?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm just moving to the next part. Those who have doubt, ask me immediately. Okay. I'm going to have the next part. Question number 2. Do this one. A candidate can apply for an oil company only having a GET score. Find the attribute and the value associated with the problem. Okay. Do this part. A candidate can apply for an oil company only having a GET score. Find the attribute and value associated with the problem. And also draw the control flow diagram. Do it and send me the photo what you are doing. Okay, or share your screen. I'm going to check it. Do all those things. A candidate can apply for an oil company only having a GET score. Find the attribute value associated with the problem, draw the control flow diagram, and write the pseudocode. Then we will move to the Java syntax. Write the pseudocode. Are you doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Pranav.
Not doing that.
Over. Anjali,
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Bhumika,
Yes, ma'am.
Srinath, are you there? Vishal? Vishal, are you there? Haris?
Yes, ma'am.
Doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Kamal? Kamrup?
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing, ma'am. Done.
Okay. Now your friends are sending me the snapshot also.
Ma'am, I don't have a number.
Yeah, I am providing my number. Okay. Now who will tell me the answer? Who will tell me the answer?
Mummy.
So what is the attribute?
Get score.
Score.
Very good. Get score. So what is the value?
Yes.
Then what is the action?
You can apply in oil company.
Apply for an oil company.
Not action. What is the condition?
So,
What
get
will be the
score equals to
condition?
yes. Have a great
And that will be yes.
Ma'am, gate score equal yes.
Yes, ma'am. That get score equal to yes.
Equals to yes. Then what is the action? Very good.
You can apply in oil company. Apply in oil company.
Yes, ma'am.
Apply company. Okay. So how we are going to apply oil company? Just a minute. Just a minute. I am muting. Okay. So how we are going to draw the flow chart? Start. Then what we are going to input? Get score. Get score is equals to true. Then we are going to print the message. Apply at oil company. Otherwise, और false होगा तो
Stop.
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 And we can go with this way also. Okay. So now, in order to represent, all of you done with this part?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you done with this part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, in order to show in Java statement, we need what? If statements. So, whenever we are going to have this kind of condition and only a single action is being performed using the only for the true part, then here we are going to use simple if statement. Simple if statement. So note down the syntax for the simple if statement. I'm erasing this part. Okay, the syntax for simple if. So here we are going to write if, it will be in the small letter. Here we are going to specify our condition, if condition, then a curly bracket, then we are going to write some statement, terminate by semicolon, then put a closing bracket. If you have a single statement after the if condition, we can write in this way, if condition, if the condition is true, we can go with statement. Note down this part, the syntax for the if statement.
Ma'am,
Syntax for
can you
the,
repeat this syntax from the
yes,
beginning? Ma'am, can you repeat the syntax from the beginning?
syntax for the if statement. Here we are going to write if. Is the screen is visible to you?
Yes, ma'am, I just got disconnected. That's why I asked.
Okay, okay. If, then followed by the condition. Here we are going to write the condition. After the condition, here we are going to put a opening curly bracket. After the curly bracket, here you need to write the statement. यहाँ पर statement लिखना. Then after writing the statement, put a semicolon. Then put a closing curly bracket. If you have a single statement after if condition, we can go with this way also. If condition followed by statement. Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here I am writing the if statement for the first, that ICP, for the first problem statement, this one. For this problem statement, I am going to write the if statement. So here the input is the marks. So here I am going to write so as we are going to take the scanner input, here I am writing equals to new scanner system.in. Then my marks is, let it be, I am taking it as an integer variable, int marks. So in the println statement, here I am writing enter marks, then marks is equals to sc.next int, then if marks is greater than equals to कितना है 40, then println he or she pass the exam. Then put a semicolon, then ends the main function, then ends your class. Are you clear?
Ma'am.
Okay, all of you clear with this one?
Yes, ma'am.
So my point here is whenever you are going to do your program, we need to go with this control flow diagram. We are going to write our what pseudocode or your algorithm, then we will move to the Java statement. Are you clear? In this manner we are going to do it. Okay.
Ma'am, for multi if statement, ma'am, we won't give a angular bracket.
No,
Okay, ma'am.
no angular bracket is needed. I will come one by one. We are going to discuss all the statements. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So next question. Try this one. Write the if statement for the last question number 4. इसका if statement लिखो. Try the if statement. All of you can try this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
My voice is not audible to you.
Ma'am, it's audible.
Okay. Okay. So note on the last question if statement.
Ma'am, question number 4, right?
Yes, question number 4.
Okay, ma'am.
Write it and share it with me. Over. लिख लिए? Have you written it?
Yes, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, you are correct. Comma नहीं रहेगा. You are not going to put a comma there. Kamru.
Ma'am, where?
Don't put a comma there. Less than 10,000. So don't put a comma. 10
Achha, yes,
and
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
followed by 40. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise your Eclipse will show you error.
Got, ma'am.
So tell. Correct. Okay, so tell me what I'm going to write here. Anyone can help me out here?
Ma'am,
So
only
what-
in Eclipse editor it will show a error when we put up comma, or in other editors is also it also shows.
Yes, yes, what are you saying?
Ma'am, I'm telling that if we put a comma in between the statement, if we means only Eclipse editor declares it as a error, or any other editors are also there.
Other editors will declare it as error. Okay, syntax error.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so here we are going to write enter price. So price is equals to sa dot next int, then if में यहाँ पर क्या होगा, price is less than
Less than 10,000.
10,000, then println
I can purchase the phone.
println can purchase, क्या purchase करेगा, mobile. Okay, okay, then terminated by a semicolon. All of you clear with this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will move to the next part. So look here, this one is the control flow diagram. Move to the, this is the pseudocode. Okay, if the marks of ICP is greater than or equal to 40, print, otherwise exit, or you can directly write here exit. Now this is the syntax, we have already done all those things. Now this is another problem statement. Now it is being remodified. A university conducts an examination of 100 marks in a subject named as ICP. If the marks secured by a student in ICP is greater than or equal to 40, okay, print he or she is passed in the exam, otherwise print he or she fail in the exam. So here what is the attribute? You all know?
Marks.
Value here is, again you all know, greater than equals to
40.
40. What is the action? Sorry, what is the condition?
Mark greater than equals to 40.
Mark greater than equal to 40. So what is the action performed? If true, true होगा तो क्या होगा?
Pass.
In ICP.
Pass. If false, अगर false हुआ तो
Fail.
Fail.
fail. Okay. Now here we are having two types of statement. One is pass and the other one is false. So for this, the control flow diagram will be little bit different. Start. Input mark. If mark is greater than equals to 40, if it is true, print pass. If it is false,
Print fail.
Fail.
print fail. And both will be
Stop.
stop. Okay. So just note down the syntax, Java syntax for writing this kind of statement. Java syntax, if condition. Now if the condition is true, Then statement 1, otherwise तो नहीं लिखेंगे, else statement true. Now all of you can observe here, in else I have not written any kind of condition. Condition will always going to be right with which statement?
If
If. Okay, we are not going to write it with else. And another thing you remember, here I am erasing this part. And you, as a beginner, you always do one mistake. And you try to do this kind of mistake, otherwise your code will not run. Okay, वो mistake क्या है? Never write in this way. If condition, then क्या करोगे?
सेमीकोलन नहीं होगा.
Statement. So you are not going to write in this way. Okay, make it a note. You always, जब भी whenever the students do this type of programs in the lab, the first mistake, the first error they do by writing in this way. Okay, always. It is not for you guys. It is always whenever you are at the in the beginner stage, we always made this kind of mistake. So always try to make it a point not to make this mistake. Okay, all of you try to note it down. Note में लिखो. We are not going to write in this way. Otherwise, we are not going to get any output of our program. Are you clear? Anyone is saying something?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
आशीष,
मैम चैट में आपका नंबर है?
हाँ
मैम ये चैट में जो नंबर ये
हाँ
आपका
हाँ,
वाला
मेरा
है?
ही है, मेरा ही है. Okay, so I need to check everyone's whatever you are doing in the class. In the time of class, you need to share me. Okay. Okay. Thank you all. We will again continue in the next class. Yes, Pranav, you want to say something?
Ma'am, please show that page.
Yes. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Ma'am, I
ma'am.
have something to ask.
Thank you.
Ma'am,
हाँ.
ma'am, I am getting a syntax error in a code I am writing in the editor.
Okay, you should share your screen.
Ma'am, actually I can't share because I am doing my class on mobile. Should I speak that?
You tell me, or you tell me.
Ma'am, it's byte x equal to
Right, x equals to
minus 64.
just a minute. Byte x equals to minus 64.
Then ma'am, semicolon.
Just a minute. You tell here.
Yes, ma'am.
Now tell me. Byte x equals to
Minus 64.
yes.
Then byte y equal to
Byte y equals to
x
x.
right shift operator.
X
Bitwise
right shift. Right shift operator. Then
1.
1.
Ma'am, why I'm getting this error here?
Here x is byte. What is 1?
1 is integer.
Integer.
Okay. That is why you are getting error. Typecast it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, one more thing.
Yes.
Ma'am, when we exert a right shift operator, then whether our MSB, suppose we are exerting right shift operator on a positive number, then would our MSB will change to 1 from 0, or it will remain 0?
Positive number, you are shifting it. If in the MSB 1 comes, okay,
Yes, ma'am.
you are shifting it and in the MSB 1 comes, then it will become a negative number.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you need to make it 2's complement.
Yes, ma'am. So I am just asking that whether the MSB can also be changed by exerting right shift operator, or MSB remains same.
Yes, yes, yes. You can change. In right shift operator, it may change. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
मैम
Yes.
मैम वो जो आपने बताया जो नोट किया है तो थोड़ा फिर से बोलेंगे वो वाला, जो हमें नहीं करना है.
ये वाला इफ कंडीशन लिखोगे यहाँ पर सेमीकोलन नहीं दोगे.
ओके मैम.
Okay. Suppose if I am going to write if marks greater than 40, okay, and I am not going to put here a semicolon.
ओके मैम. ओके मैम.
Okay, because this kind of mistake beginners always do it, and try not to make this kind of mistake. Okay.
यस मैम. ओके. थैंक यू.
Should I leave? Or any doubt?
मैम आई गेस.